The other big benchmark is when you leave high school, whether, aging out or, there's are you a diploma or certificate bound? So education and medical they're not my wheelhouse. I don't get too deep into it. It's just, you have to decide if you're going to age out of school at 21, 22, 26, if you live in Michigan. And that's another benchmark for you, because typically adult services will kick in after you leave high school. So if you leave school at 18, but your state doesn't start services until 22, you need to know that, because that's 4 years where you're on the hook. And when I'm talking about services, because I don't think enough people are granular about this, the services I'm referring to that the state provides are residential services, giving a child a place to live, or staffing to keep them safe. So if they live with you, but they're receiving supports for residential, that you could still have people coming over to your house and maybe giving a 1-to-1 to make sure the child doesn't harm themselves when while you're asleep. You could get an apartment and put the child up in the apartment and then have staffing for the apartment to keep them safe. That's residential. Or you could be the agent, you could be working on an agency that owns a house or something similar. You don't pay the mortgage, you don't pay the rent. Your child's living in that agency's residential facility, maybe with roommates, 3 or 4 roommates, and it's staffed by the agency. So that's residential.